So lads, back in training yesterday. They had a bit of time off with the week for the World Cup final, everything else. How have they responded to the time off back in yesterday?
Oh, pretty terrific, really. The last couple of days have been really good and really focused for Friday night. We know it's going to be a hard task ahead of us, but we had three good games with them last year, culminating in that epic win here in the semi-final. I'm sure that Andy and Sean and the coaching staff down there, won't underestimate us, and it should be a hell of a good game on Friday night.
I mean, after the bright start you've made, I'm sure a lot of the league have stood up and took notice, if you like. But as we know, Bristol are always up there. They're thereabouts. They were in the final last week. They've had a great start this time. So do you feel that maybe means there's a different dynamic going into the game? Maybe a bit of pressure off?
Oh yeah, I mean they're the bookies' favourites and everyone's favourites to do it this year. Eventually. Having said that, we go there with no fear. We are the underdog. The tail will wag, I'm sure. At times we're going to be under pressure for sure. At times as well, but look, it's when you've played somebody and you have beaten them. They put a different slant on it, and we know there's a way to beat Bristol. I'm sure that they've looked at those games and said, well, this is where they're going to come at us and so forth. But hopefully we'll have a few more tricks up our sleeve and they haven't seen, and hope it pays dividends on Friday night.
And the good start to the season has been in spite, I think, of some pretty nasty injuries. But it does seem maybe that the tide's starting to turn, getting a few boys back now.
Well, don't speak too soon because lightning can strike at any time. With some, Declan will be available for selection. It looks like Charlie will be available, so we've got a nice choice there with them back in the fold. And bit by bit, people are recovering, and you're coming back in drips and drabs. Michael should be available for the Connaught weekend, and as Ollie said, we'll be back from suspension. So bit by bit they're coming back, and I just hope when they come back they stay back, because it's been pretty horrendous. And to be fair to our boys, they've repaid that in bucketfuls. The way that they played, under those conditions and disruption, particularly at places like Headingley. Yeah. It was remarkable, really, and we just hope that this trend can continue and we can maintain our position in the top four.
Brilliant. Let's hope so.
Cheers.